Mark. I'm Vanessa from talkSPORT. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, you've left the UFC, you've joined PFL. What's the story? How did that come about?
It came about because obviously it was an easy option. It was something going on between. Obviously, I was trying to sort some new contracts out. A lot was going on, and PFL came with the right deal, so I went with them.
Yeah, I've been seeing quite a lot of fighters now make the transition over to PFL. Do you think it's kind of a combination of the injection of like money and activity, or just people kind of wanting to have something different, have a different opportunities, some different fighters?
I feel like everyone have different reasons, and I feel like it just I'm feeling like I'm 31 now. Time goes fast, and I want to be active. I feel like I'm in my prime, and I just need a stage where I can showcase my skills. I'm gonna be busy fighting 4 times a year, and end up and make a million. So why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do think that. I do, like when I was looking at this and thinking you're 31 years of age, that really is your sort of prime. And
yeah,
I think if you're going to enter in a tournament, you want to be in your prime
yeah,
so
bro.
your body's able to recover and you can be as successful as possible. So,
Yeah,
high on the prize, it's million dollars. Is it in US dollars?
US dollars. Yeah, yeah.
Dollars. It's huge.
Can't go wrong. Yeah, and it keeps me busy. Like I know I'm fine every 3 months. Usually, sometimes I never have like a set schedule because I can't even book a holiday because I couldn't. Sometimes I booked a holiday where I've had to cancel because like, oh, you got to fight and you got to go. But now I've got a schedule. I know when I'm fighting. I can make a couple programs. I can focus on trainings. I know every 3 months I'm having a fight.
Yeah, and I know you've got two kids. They must have been pretty disappointed if you had to cancel their holiday. They'll be having none of that.
No, no. I think they're used to that.
Did they come and watch you fight?
No, I never taken her. I think I tried taking my daughter last weekend in Dublin, but that didn't end up happening last minute, so I cancelled. But I'm gonna start taking them.
What are their ages?
She's 8 and my son's 11.
Okay, no, they're good ages. Are they starting to do a little bit of combat as well themselves, a bit of training?
No, especially no. Yeah, it's not
Because
thing.
they say so.
I lie to, but it's not something I force on them. If they want it, yeah. My son is a gamer, so I let him be.
Sure, there's a lot of money in gaming anyway, so you can have a good future in that too, and he doesn't have to sacrifice his body.
Yeah, I let him be.
Okay, so your next fight's the 14th of September
Yeah.
against another British fighter. It's
So,
Tim Wild. Where's that going to be for?
uh, it's Bellator actually. That
So it's in
one,
Belgium.
yeah. September 14th in London. In London.
This is not the first time you've been fighting on a London stage, though, so this must be quite nice for your PFL / Bellator debut to be back in front of like a home crowd, no?
Uh, for the show, yeah, for PFL that's the first time, but I've fought numerous times in London. I think 3 times maybe. It's
Yeah,
yeah, it's always good to be in London. It makes everything look
that's
easier.
And how do you feel that like the experience that you're going to take over now from being in the UFC for such a long time, like the transfer of skills and experience are going to relate and help you now in this next chapter?
Experience wise, for what I've seen, I'm in a good place. It's about no, it's not. You shouldn't think it's easy going to PFL to beat everybody because there's levels. It just they haven't shown it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going in there just a mindset. I just want to perform. I want to go back to how I used to fight. So this is the perfect stage for me to do my crazy flashy stuff.
Yeah, you got some crazy like kicks, elbows, and amazing striking. I know you went over to America for a little bit at ATT to do work on your wrestling and stuff. Do you still make any trips to America, or do you really just want to base yourself more in the UK and go back to the core of what made you in the first place?
No, it all depends. Like I'm right now, I don't work a lot on my striking, but it all depends. It's just because we have different form. Like right now, I'm in London because where I live, we don't have big gyms like big names, so I have to travel a lot. So right now I'm in London, and if I can get the looks that I'm watching for Team Wild, yeah, I'll stay. But because I've traveled, I have experience. I know what kind of training I need to beat certain person. Like I know for this one I need to be fit and moving, throwing crazy stuff. So I know I gotta have good sparring partners. If I can get them here in UK, I'll stay. If not, I'll travel maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, find somewhere, get some good rounds.
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's it's kind of a bit unfortunate. I do love that the local scene, like the UK scene, is like building with MMA and martial arts as well. But you do have to travel to get that kind of experience in, and like it's
Well,
just the like levels.
have you heard of Doncaster?
Yeah,
Right, that's where I live, so it don't make sense. Like to even be a UFC fight coming out of Doncaster is crazy because there's not
you
just
just have
there.
the
Yeah,
community line them up and be like, come spar me, give it a crack,
yeah,
exhaust everyone in Doncaster.
yeah. Tired of me.
All right, so like, I got to ask you about your hair because it's such a statement of yours.
So mesh.
Where did this inspiration come from? It's always changing colors. I mean, like red's more the stable, but I've seen it be blue and yellow before.
Yeah,
Where did this come from? It's awesome.
it came from literally. So I used to be blonde before. I just enjoy having it blonde that style. But then I had it red, but then I got told Dan Hardy he has it on, and so I see them as well at the show in London. So we had a bet. I said I beat this guy in 30 seconds. It's mine. And he said, yeah, bet's on, and I did. So
That's so good.
yeah,
That he's a good man, though. That's such a good bet. That's so
yeah,
good. That's amazing.
and we took it from
And he said, so then he said, you're allowed to have it now. You're welcome.
yeah,
He's given you blessing.
yeah. Gave me the pass for it.
Maybe it's the mohawk's not as high as Dan Hardy's though. I mean, like maybe you need to
No,
get a little bit higher.
no. I think I can't do that with my hair. I'll mess it up. I've
It's just
I've got
who wasn't it? Was it Mr. T? He
yeah.
used to have like yeah, so you know you'd be a little bit like
It's a lot of work.
racial.
It's a lot of work, especially right now. You see, he's going pink because I'm in the camp.
I'm sure you got enough people to volunteer to give it a little brush over some paint.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, what another few things? Like, what inspired you to get into MMA? I always like to hear about people's stories. Was there like a life changing moment where you're getting into mischief, or did you just like walk past the gym and fall in love? What was it for you?
No. Well, mine was mainly to try and keep out of trouble because
Mhm.
where obviously where I grew up, Doncaster, we had many things going on, so we got to a lot of bad things like just yeah, a lot of trouble. So and it was a gym just around the corner from my house, and I kept getting arrested. I was like, I'm gonna end up in prison. So I actually find some people out of trouble, and I got there and literally fell in love. And obviously, because you're there, and the coaches are like, "Oh, you're good," you keep going back. And back that time as well, I found John Jones. I started watching John Jones, and I fell in love with it, and that was it from there.
Yeah, I mean he's the goat, but I mean even like like his elusive style and the way he moves around the cage, it is pretty inspiring. I can
Yeah,
hear that
yeah.
for sure.
And it was different
And
when it came out first. It was different, definitely.
how old were you when you started out?
I started when I was 18. Yeah, 18. But then I stopped for a little bit, and I went back. I think it was like I think 2019, and I went full on.
Wow, and then you were starting UFC when you were like 23 years of age. So I mean, that wasn't very long for you to be able.
Yeah.
It's almost like you was natural born gifted with that.
Well, that's what I mean. I got I got into a lot of fight in the street, and I
Okay,
thought,
so you honed in your skills on the street.
and I just thought I could do it with everybody. I could beat everybody, and that was my mindset. And I thought, you know what? It gives you education. It kind of humbles you, like in a way, like you really can beat and you can beat people. So it was different. It made me who I am. I love it.
That's really nice. I think being humbled is really important actually because I mean you're in a sport where you got to be humbled at some point, but you've also got to have like insane confidence. But it's nice to have the balance. You can have both
Balance
polarity.
is very important.
What advice are you going to give people if they want to get involved in mixed martial arts, or if you feel like maybe they're on the wrong side of the path? What would you say to people out there?
Uh, I say like, bro, I'm doing an interview, but
Oh, sorry, bro.
sorry, you see, I'm at the gym.
I'll be quiet.
Say that again. Sorry.
I was saying, do you have any words of inspiration or advice for someone who's maybe considering getting to MMA, or maybe they are kind of on the wrong side of the path? I mean, just to people up and coming.
Just to get to it, get to the gym. Try it out. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But I feel like everyone should, because it might not even give you the best outcome if you don't be a professional. You can always come out better than you was, like experience wise, like self defense wise. It's a lot you can gain from it by just joining MMA gym.
I think the sense of community is really important when you go to these kind of places.
Yeah. These places, gyms.
Gyms in general, yeah.
No, not really.
Obviously, everyone wants to chat to you in your gym in a minute.
I know.
Did you ever play any sports or anything? Did you ever think about doing something else other than fighting?
But I don't know. I didn't think. I didn't. I don't know. I saw. I couldn't tell. I always. I mean, I worked on railway before fighting. I was working on tracks, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. I
So
just.
fighting,
Yeah.
100%,
Fighting was something that I just wanted. I enjoyed.
is in your blood by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, it's been really amazing to chat to you. So, 14th of September
In London.
in London, make your PFL debut.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing. And then hopefully, you're going to be competing. Do you know which tournaments you're going to be competing in now?
Tournament. It's What do you mean by that?
So are you going to be competing for the, like, as in the tournament schedule, or you're going to be having fights? Because I know that sometimes the seasons are working
Yeah. So
kind of upon.
this one, I'm just having one fight, and next year I'm in a tournament.
Okay, amazing. Great. It's good. It's really good. Thank you so much for your time today, Mark. I really wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to watching you fight again soon.
Thank you.